Welcome back, everyone, to the School Projects Available Commentary Series. This is episode number 10. We've reached the double digits in our series running. In this episode, we're going to cover the second to last project, at least group project that we did in video production class. Is this video right here called the Student Organization Promotion. And volume level show I'm a little bit low, so I just adjusted my gain so that you guys can be able to hear me. At least I hope so. Anyways, so student organization promotion. Basically, we had to advertise a certain club or group that our high school had, and yeah, we had to advertise it to basically tell why people should join it and why it's good, of course. I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. So of course, our groups were sorted out by gumballs yet again. I was formed in the group with Ben, Kano, and Kyle. Although throughout the entire time that we filmed our scenes, Kyle was unavailable. So we basically just filmed the scenes without him, which was pretty much alright. It was good enough by our standards to be able to to be able to use the footage that we had. I think Kyle might have been the one that was most fine with it. He seemed like to be the one that was most okay with it because he didn't appear in it. So, yeah, that's good for him. But anyways, let's get down to the video and hear me talk about the scenes that we have here and why we filmed this. Okay, there we go. So this Ben, he finds a piece of paper crumpled up at the table there, and he throws it into the recycle bin. Now, as you could tell there in like the reflection or the shadow, he throws it into the can from like a very close radius. Or how should I put this? He throws it close to the recycling can here. The idea here is that we're trying to give off the impression to the viewers that we can be able to throw the trash from like a faraway distance. Although when I showed this to my advertising teacher about 2 years later, when I showed this video to my teacher, he didn't think that I made it in a particular shot that I'll show you later on. But yeah, we were trying to give off the impression that we were able to throw away trash from a faraway distance when really that wasn't never the case. If someone is able to that's watching this video, if you or someone who is able to throw away garbage from a faraway distance, then good props to you. You're more impressive than we are. Also, the song I used this video is OMFG by Hello. And so it was a pretty neat song that I heard during the time, and I thought it was fitting that I would, put this tune, play this as background music for this video. Alright, now there's me. We also find another piece of paper here that was been littered, and I pretty much throw it away. I actually don't remember if we actually threw that piece of paper away off screen or something like that. I know we didn't film it like being thrown away like close to the garbage can, but I don't know if we actually threw it away off screen. I actually don't remember. So yeah. Upon that, just trying to adjust my gain so that you guys can still hear me, since I feel like I'm too quiet on your guys' end according to OBS Studio. Okay. Anyways, so after I threw away the piece of paper, here comes Connor coming down from up the stairs, approaching me and asking me,
Hey Spencer, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just doing project.
What is that?
we again with this camera we didn't really have the best microphone. We didn't use an external microphone or anything like that, but still the audio quality sounded not up to par for this video. So in this case, what Connor said, well, he asked me what I was doing, and I said to him that I was doing a project for Project Green. He asked me what it was, and
It's basically a type of project where you recycle paper for the environment and other recyclable products.
I said there that it was a project where you can be able to recycle paper for the environment and other recyclable products. Connor said it was cool.
Can I join?
Of Of course you can. Anyone can help out with the project.
He asked if he can join, and I said that of course he can, and that anyone can help out with the project. Of course, we didn't really have the best acting back then, but we always got the scenes that we needed, so that's good enough, I suppose. Oh, and editing, I managed to place in the text here as Project Green, and I really did put a good emphasis on green by making the green, like the word green and green text. A project that helps out with the environment, mainly with recycling. So, that seems fitting, of course. I'm gonna see if it makes a difference if I get the microphone to be closer to me. It's probably not gonna make like a big difference, but I want to be heard, and I'm afraid I'm gonna be too quiet for you guys. Alright. So we have Connor go down the stairs more, and I somehow disappear. I don't know why, but I think it would have been relevant if I was in the shot. So yeah. Oh yeah, that water bottle right there. Since we decided on what club we were gonna do, like a day prior to filming, since I had a good idea on what to do, I was actually finishing water bottle like the night prior to filming, and I thought, hey, maybe I can bring this as a prop that could be good. That could be good use to help out with this video. So I bought it. But Ben asked me if I wanted it back, and I said, no, we're recycling this. Why do you think I want it back? So yeah, it was good on me to be able to bring a prop to the day of filming, which was an empty water bottle that I just finished the night prior, so that was good. It's nice I was able to bring something to help out, and we got a good shot of Connor throwing the bottle into the recycling can. And of course, with the other stuff, such as this wrapper and other papers and, bad food, we didn't bring them. We found them lying on the tables because the thing is, the cafeteria here can get very messy, and that people generally don't do a good job at cleaning up after themselves. That's basically what I did for my student report, the one that you never see, because I hated it. But I did report on that, and it was mediocre, which is why I hated it. But yeah, the other stuff that we do, it was just random trash we found around the cafeteria. So Connor with a wrapper, and Ben here found like a bad apple right here. Doing the trash, and it was also like, I'm not sure if this bottle of like what was it, Gatorade or something. I'm not sure if Ben was actually drinking that or we just found that lying around somewhere. But that was definitely a nice item that could be key to making this a good advertisement. Is that we were able to, throw this away as well. So that's good. That's good. We were trying to find. We saw you guys with a delay here. It's just that I really feel that for some reason my mic isn't making my voice sound loud enough. But it is what it is, I guess. I mean, I didn't lower down my mic volume here. I only lowered down my computer volume. Alright, anyways, so yeah. I can throw away. But what about electricity? You know that feeling, or when you see the sight of like empty rooms, but the lights are still on, which wastes power and electricity? Well, that's what we did here. Is that I went into this room here. Well, we turned off the lights to be able to help save electricity. Like that. And also with computers here that are on, if you turn them off, it can also help save you use electricity because computers run on a lot of power. So yeah, that's what Connor did. Join Project Green today. And that's pretty much the end of the student organization promotion. I definitely do have the scene saved up here from when we filmed it, of course, so that I could be able to show you guys this. There were definitely some alternate takes to trying to get like the trash in the can. So we had to we definitely had to um, walk away along with that. So I guess it's time to show you guys the wall clips that we have here.
Oh, you should go for her.
That's something.
I don't remember what this was. I think this was like a test shot to see if the camera would still work or something. I don't really remember exactly. Again, it's been 5 years, so I don't have the freshest of memories over video production class, but I always remember like, it's still a lot of them. So yeah. Oh, that wasn't good. And what was that? What was that? A sandwich Ben was eating, or was it a sandwich lying around? Again, I don't remember that part. Yeah, he has some alternate takes because Ben couldn't make it in, even close by. So yeah. Oh, he made it that time. So this piece of paper here wasn't actually the one that was thrown away in like the first shot that it was thrown in the can directly. It was just something else that was found. But hey, that worked, so yeah. Yeah, I think we tried to do like we tried a couple of times to try to do a pan of showing like me like witnessing the piece of paper right there. So yeah. But I think for this first couple of shots, we couldn't find a way to be able to make that work. So then we finally came to this shot where we zoom out of the can and then we tilt over and show a pan of me. Oh, now I see why I did that skip between showing me and that because like when the camera was showing to me, I was unsure if they wanted me to throw it right away, so I had to do a skip so that it wouldn't show me like acknowledging it. So yeah. So after do that, then we had to do a couple of takes of Connor coming down the stairs, approaching me, asking about Project Green. And I think I think the sick Connor was unsure about what to do as well. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I think we continued on like acting right there, but then we didn't realize that Ben stopped the shot right there because I think we were trying to go for like match action cutaways and match action shots, so that was nice, I guess.
Hey Spencer, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just doing Project.
I mean, it's pretty much the same audio quality. You barely heard it, even with the music playing. So yeah.
Cool.
Can I join? Of course you can. 81.
I really don't know why Ben stopped the camera right there, but like I don't know. I think something went wrong and then we had to redo it, I guess. So yeah.
Can I join?
Of course you can. Anyone can help out with the project.
So yeah, that was pretty much it. And then we have, of course, B-roll footage of each of us just getting garbage and recycling items and just throwing it over. And then we have more B-roll footage of us trying to get it into the can.
Just keep going. Let's go.
Man, I forgot about this. It took Connor a few tries to try to get that bottle into the can, into the recycling can right here. But we just kept going so as to not like waste time or whatnot. Trying to like stop recording and then have to press record again. So yeah. See some other shots we have here. Was this one that they used? Oh, this was one that they used where we zoomed into the can over there. Alright. Then we found a random wrap onto a table over here. And then we threw that. And then I get and then I had to get more B-roll footage of us just desperately trying to get the trash into the cans.
One go.
And I was carrying for this shot right here, like I've been throwing an apple. Oh man, I forgot to stop recording there. But I think I was just so stunned over like what happened, and I don't even remember what happened because we didn't even get it on video or whatnot. But I think something happened, and I was too drawn over it to it, which is why I didn't stop recording like earlier. So yeah. Hey, at least at least one of us got something into the trash for in the first attempt, so that was nice.
3, 2, 1, go.
Man, that was an interesting long shot that we had of Ben just throwing the can down.
Yeah, go.
And here's the various tries to try to get the can in the recycling can. Or the bottle, whatever.
It's gonna take a while.
He said it would take a while, but he got into his second try. Maybe that worked. Oh man, I think I remember this. Like, I wasn't aware of what Ben was doing, but he pretty much just messed around and just got like a couple of footages of Felicia and Westcott doing their student organization promotion and just walking towards the door. They were another group that my friend Lane Hilker was a part of. Their promotion was basically on the photography club. It was an interesting advertisement. It was interesting because Lane edited his version and I was grasped into it. I think for this one, Ben was just getting them just like about this talking it out and like preparing to get some B-roll footage for their advertisement. I was very unaware that Ben was getting shots of them because I really don't remember if I was the cameraman for getting these shots. I didn't. I know that I didn't record these. Ben did for some reason. I don't know. See, this next shot here has me just like we are showing to Ben on how to be able to approach this next shot. That has me just walking into the room and seeing that the room's lights are on and that power is getting wasted. Although I have to admire my hairdo that time. Now, at that time and even to this day, I don't really do anything to my hair. I just pretty much just leave it as it is. But I remember that hair has been going for like 3 months since my last haircut at that time, and man, my hair was a little long, but it looked nice to me. I kind of wish I would go for the style again, if I even remember how to make it. That is, because generally I don't really do anything to my hair. I just leave it as it is, and I don't remember how my hair got towards that point. So, yeah. So yeah. Anyways, this shot just had me reassured to see how like we should approach this. Although I just realized what's kind of bothering about this shot is the fact that because of the glass being reflective, you can see the tripod in the reflection. Yeah, that's kind of a problem indeed. If we didn't have the reflecting issues, this would have gone on a little more smoothly. And then we have beautiful footage of this room with the lights on being basically wasting the power. And another one, of course, although I used one. But what's nice about this room is that like during like lunch breaks when people are done with lunch, and like after school while they're waiting for the bus, they would or for their family members or parents to pick them up, they would usually hang out in this room to be able to have some fun. And that was a big screen TV on the wall, mounted onto the wall there. I remember in some occasions people would bring the consoles over, connect it to this TV, and with this game on it for a little bit. That was pretty much fun to have, and yeah. And yeah, I wish we would have more fun than that during our 4 years there, but it's whatever, I guess. It was pretty much fun for people to bring the consoles and just game on there for a little bit before they have to go home. So of course we have me just looking too. And then we have me just entering the room. And just like turning off the lights here. The only surprise that this only took one try because these shots seem very short to me. I don't know. And of course we have B-roll footage of Connor turning off the computers here, which also took one try. From like the angles, of course. That's how smooth we went in terms of recording. Is that we were able to get these in one try, no problem. Okay, so that's the end of our behind the scenes footage here, which should be about 20 minutes in recording as I see it here on OBS Studio. But there's actually one other clip that I want to show you guys. We didn't film it onto a camera, but I filmed it on my phone because once we were done filming our scenes, we saw another group that was about to do their student organization promotion. It wasn't the same group that did the photography club promotion. It was a group that consisted of Chase, Jeremy, Ethan, and Josh Krause. And they decided, and I was shocked because the club that they decided to promote is a car club. Now, if you know me, I'm basically somewhat of a car guy myself. I'm into racing. I mean, pretty much, why do you think my name is Racer Fan X all of a sudden? They decided to promote their video on the car club. So once we were done filming, we decided to set at a table nearby them and like see what they were doing. See how, and like basically I decided to pull on my phone to start recording and see and just see how they were able to get their video going. And needless to say, I think their group had more poor acting than we did. And there were definitely some screw-ups happening. So here's basically the clip.
Okay, this is what you're gonna say. Word by word, ready? Yeah, I know one. Car club.
Actually, the quality of my phone isn't as great, but at least it's a little bit better than the camera, so I'll just increase the volume on my computer audio for my OBS from OBS Studio so that you guys can be able to hear it properly.
Car club. No, because I'm not doing this. I'm doing the interview. Okay, ready?
Just
Yeah,
you do
I
it.
know.
Yeah, at that time, for some reason, Jeremy didn't. Well, I shouldn't say for some reason, but Jeremy doesn't really like acting. He pretty much just prefers to just be behind the camera and just edit videos, kind of like the same as me. But in his case, he continues to refuse to act scenes for the video. Thankfully, he was still able to act for his next video. But in this case, not so much. So, yeah.
Car club. It's pretty cool. Say it. I know.
Yeah, I know one. Pretty cool.
Speak up a little bit. I think we're good.
Yeah, I know one car club. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Alright. Ready? We get them. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I know one car club. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
What he said was, yeah, I know one car club is pretty cool. Basically, they made like a skit here of like Ethan and Jeremy talking. Ethan wondering if there's any cool clubs that he can join. So that's why Jeremy said, yeah, I know one car club is pretty cool. And I would say it's pretty cool, at least in my vision. You don't have to agree with me on that, guys. Your opinions is your opinions, but like I'm just saying the car club is pretty cool back then. Maybe because of my contributions to it.
Ethan.
So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Ready? 3.
So yeah, Chase was the director and the cameraman for this, so he had to work his way around.
2, 1.
So what's so cool about car club?
So yeah, Ethan asked Jeremy, so what's so cool about Car Club?
6 shoes, bro.
Real great idea about doing a commercial on my shoes.
6 shoes, bro.
My God.
Jeremy to say.
I don't know why Ben made that reference to saying 6 shoes. Well, it's probably because of the fact that since me, Ben, and Ethan were part of the commercial group together, Ethan said 6 shoes, bro, when I was walking with my shoes, and Ben made fun of Ethan by saying 6 shoes, bro. So, and it's a real good idea because I hated being the center of attention in that commercial. Thankfully, I wasn't really the center of attention in this promotion that we filmed together, but still it was better acting in this video than having to act in that video back then.
Spencer, what's cool about car? Are you filming something, Spencer?
I'm just bored since we're done filming. Yeah, Ethan asked me what's so cool. Yeah, Ethan actually asked me what's so cool about Car Club, because of the fact that I was a member of the Car Club in my 4 years in high school. Yep, I pretty much gave out race supports and like contributed in more ways than I could ever do, and it was fun. It was definitely a fun time, being able to contribute to the Car Club and such. So yeah. And actually, just another fun fact I want to be able to point out here. Since I was a little bit amazed at the fact that this group even had the guts to do a promotion on the Car Club, I decided to actually type out a document listing out all of the important information that you would need to know about a Car Club in case anyone wants to join. I printed it out in the computer lab, and I gave the paper to that group so that they can get some more information out of it in case if they want to add in the details and editing and whatnot. And it actually helped out that with the fact that on Wednesdays the Car Club teacher would be in the library primarily to like, be part of the meetings and stuff like that, like host the Car Club meetings on Wednesdays after school. But alongside that, he's also pretty much a part-time librarian, so he's a librarian on Wednesdays. And I got this group to be able to with the information I told them, they were able to approach the Car Club teacher and actually hold down an interview with him, like a small one, not like a big one I would say, but a small interview, pretty much asking him if a new student was to come to the school and was interested in joining the Car Club, what would he tell them and why should they join? And he gave up some pretty good points. I'm definitely gonna, just some respect of this group, I am gonna show the best edited version, in my opinion, of their Car Club promotion in this developers commentary episode. So this is gonna be another episode I have to edit myself. I really would want to show it to you in the while recording. However, I can't do that because they also shot B-roll footage of various cars in the student parking lot, because some of them looked cool. I will have to say they look cool, but they also showed the license plates on them, and I don't want to show the license plates of the cars. So I'm gonna have to do some editing, like for the developers commentary episode, particularly on that video. I will add in at the end of this recording session, so that like I can censor out the license plates so that it won't be good. So yeah.
A lot to know about cars, car stuff.
Yeah, I think at this point they were trying to figure out what cool thing to say about the Car Club. But I don't know why it didn't help out then. I was just more intense. I was just more intensely focusing onto the action here.
Can you improvise?
Just say, yeah. Just start naming off car brands.
Yeah, Ford, Chevy, Ford.
I wish we were there to give out more support and small advice to them.
Mustang.
Yeah, Ford, Chevy, Chevy Ford, Ford, Chevy.
Say it. No, all of them. Say it. It's a
My
friendly
God, Ben.
environment. Say it. It's a friendly environment. We go lots of cool places.
I don't know what Josh is doing now.
Are you gonna be able to remember that?
I think he just wanted to walk around.
That's really reassuring.
What? Because you're done filming and I wanted to do something else.
Okay, you remember?
Yeah, Ben was wondering why I'm filming, but I mean, isn't it obvious? I always stated earlier that since we were done filming, I was bored. So what else could I do? Just sit around and do nothing.
Yeah, too.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
And you can see the group here just like laughing it up. They can't handle it because of the fact that they're screwing up on their acting performances. So yeah.
Okay.
I get it.
Cool environment. Lots of cool people. And lots of cool cars.
Cool.
3 cools, right? Cool
3
environment,
cools.
Cool. Wait.
Cool environment,
Cool
lots of cool
environment. What is
people.
it?
Cool environment, lots of cool people, and lots of cool cars.
Yes. Alright, ready?
That's what I wanted Jeremy to say. So
cool environment, a lot of cool people, and a lot of cool places.
It's cool cars.
Yeah, that's a mistake that Jimmy made. He said cool places instead of cool cars, and that's why Ethan was cracking up, and he just got out of his chair.
Oh man,
he
my
got back
muscles
into
gonna be a lot shaky.
And
Just get rid of that.
I admit I was cracking up too, as you could tell by the shaky camera. That was my phone. That indeed.
Get this over with. All right.
Even.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Okay. We're not
I
allowed
like
to
that
hear
like
me. No, we
wheeze.
are. Yeah.
I like that wheeze that I heard.
I can barely see you guys. It's gonna say really.
We're laughing with you. So,
Exactly.
I think I might have talked over them, but like basically like Chase said to Jimmy, "We're not laughing at you, Jimmy. No, wait, we are." Ben said, "We're laughing with you," and I said exactly.
No, we already got all our footage.
Really?
Yeah.
Without Kyle?
Yeah, Ethan was just stunned to see like us in the background here, but you know we've told him that we would finish with our footage even without Kyle present.
There's
Yeah,
no...
that's just it.
Oh, car club. That seems like a thing for me. That sounds legit. Alright, ready? Wow, car club. I know you guys recording or something.
Oh yeah, I remember this shot here. I didn't see this as much. But I remember the scene where like after Jimmy tells Ethan what's really cool about the car club, Ethan responds by saying, "Wow, car club. That sounds legit."
Right. Wow, car club. Sounds legit. Alright, so we do something really corny at the end now? You guys both stand in the camera and go, join me.
No, yeah. Have Josh like come like from the tail with all of them stand up.
Yeah, and then we'll have like the emblem,
I mean, maybe if we like do a shooting tomorrow with Kyle, we could have him like say some stuff like that.
You're gonna pop up.
You're gonna
Yeah.
pop up, and then we'll
Yeah.
both like, and then both of us will try the camera.
I didn't really pay attention much to this clip when I was looking back on it the last time, but basically what I got out of it was I kind of as Ben that maybe we can film some more scenes tomorrow or the next day, and when Kyle comes back we can have him perform some acting roles and try to emphasize on Project Green. However, we never really got to filming the next day. I don't know why. I think Kyle, I don't remember if he came back to school the next day or not, but we never got down to filming more scenes after this day. So yeah, unfortunately that idea was so scrapped because of some reason. I don't really know the exact reason, but yeah, we didn't film more after this. And basically what the final scene here for this skit was gonna be is that Josh was gonna jump up at the table, from behind the table right there, and then both Jimmy and Ethan were gonna face the camera and say to the audience, "Join Car Club." But let's see how they screw this one up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like it either.
And since I saw that the chase was gonna film from that angle, I had to get out of the chair right there so I could be able to get out of the way. So yeah. Oh my God! Look at them.
Good. Join car club now. Say it in unison. You know what unison means? Okay. Yeah, say
Can I
it
get in
real
this?
quick. Yes. No.
Yeah, Chase is trying to get them to get at least Jimmy and Ethan to say "Join Car Club" in unison. And that's kind of a hard thing to do because you don't know when the person you're doing it with is gonna say it at the same time as you. But they somehow did it.
You'll do the ambience. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Join car club. Jesus.
They did, but they still cracked up.
That's all I'm gonna film.
I think they still cracked up because of their bad acting. I mean, no offense to them, but like, if you're looking at it from a critic's perspective, then yeah, it's bad acting. And I have to say, I think that they got points off from like one shot showing the tripod, but that was kind of our fault then because even though because like if they showed a tripod, it's not their tripod because their camera's on their own tripod that's filming. But the shot where Jeremy says, a cool environment, cool people, love cool people, and a lot of cool places. That shot right there, that shot showed our tripod in that shot, and that was our fault because we weren't aware on how it looked, and we probably should have just got that tripod out of the way. So yeah. But yeah, that's basically my student organization promotion for you guys. Man, that's really hard to say. But yeah, I showed you all the behind the scenes footage of all the camera shots we did of Project Green for my group, and then I showed, from my perspective, a behind the scenes session of me recording the skit of this group doing the Kalka promotion, to which I am gonna show at the end of this video. But I have to do some editing because I want to censor the license plates that they showed in the B-roll footage. It was a good promotion, I would say. It was alright, but it was good. And yeah, I'll do some editing on that, and that's gonna end off for this video. So again, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And next time is a big boy that I want to be able to cover. Brady Goes to High School. I'm definitely gonna have a fun time talking about this. I was gonna have a friend join me for this, but unfortunately he's busy for the month of November, so I am gonna get him up at a specific time. I'll talk about the time later, but I guess I have to explain Brady Goes to High School myself then. But yeah, anyways, after my outro is gonna be the Kalka promotion that I'm gonna show you guys. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye, and enjoy the Kalka promotion.